Now to our other top story this afternoon, a shooting at a Wayne County church. Employees at Crosspointe Community Church step in before the attack turns deadly, potentially saving dozens of lives. Today, we are learning more about the shooting suspect, Brian Browning. We're going to bring in Pam Osborne now, who's doing a little bit more research on the suspect and the history there at the church.
Yeah, we know, Karen, that he had actually been to Crosspointe Church a few times over the past year, and we learned today he had even sought counsel with the lead pastor there. We spoke to him today, and he's still trying to work out what happened and why.
I had very mixed feelings. I certainly was trying to figure out why he did this, going through every word that was said that I could remember, every interaction that I had with him, to find out if it was motivated at a particular person, myself, or anyone at the church. And I can't come up with an answer specifically.
Pastor Bob Kelly sharing his earlier interactions with alleged gunman Brian Browning. Today we learned his mother attended the church. Pastor Kelly first met Browning in October of last year.
I did not know him very well when she got baptized. That was my first time meeting him. He came up to me after and just introduced himself.
He says Browning wanted to meet, so they did. Pastor Kelly says he had questions about the Bible and even challenged him on some of the scripture. He also made some interesting remarks.
He said he was a prophet. He said he heard from God, all of those things, and tried to demonstrate how he was a prophet by telling me something that he didn't think that he should know other than God telling him.
Pastor Kelly says he encouraged him to be a part of a congregation. It was February of this year when he saw Browning again. He says Browning told him there was something about that service that touched him. He says Browning asked for help with some things, but didn't specify what.
I don't know exactly what it was because he didn't say. Didn't say it was mental health. He didn't say it was an issue that he had or any of that. He just said, could you help me with some things? And I said, sure.
The two were unable to connect after that conversation. The next time Browning would show up would be Sunday, June 22nd. Investigators say he was wearing a tactical vest with an AR-15 style rifle, a handgun, and lots of ammo. Police say if it hadn't been for the actions of a churchgoer who hit him with their vehicle and church security who shot and killed him in the parking lot, many lives would have been lost.
He gave no indication that he had any animosity toward the church, toward me in our meeting. I know he was hearing, and I'm just going to say it, from demons, not from God, telling him to do some things, and that's the reason that we have the outcome that we have.
Investigators say they believe the 31-year-old was suffering from a mental health crisis. Police tell me they're still in the process of conducting interviews with people who knew Browning. I do want to mention we did go by his Romulus home this afternoon. There were lots of cars in the driveway, some people standing outside, but they indicated that they were not interested in speaking with us, Karen.
All right, we appreciate all that research on this one. Thanks, Pam. By the way, over on clickondetroit.com, you can read more about the moments leading up to the shooting. And then at 5 o'clock, the training those church employees had that helped them know what to do in order to save lives. Our coverage continues then.